Welcome back.
Here it is, another one.
Another episode.
DJ Khaled said it best.
Absolutely. As you can see, the setup is changed, it's upgraded. We're moving up.
Yeah, let us know what you think. If you like this better.
We've only got one camera angle. If you don't want to see a close-up of Dylan's head, or you don't want to see a close-up of our heads, now you got all three at once.
Unlucky.
You can zoom in if you want.
That's it. Anyways, here we are. So it's been a nice weekend. Well, for you boys especially, not for me, because your boys been bedbound, but that's okay. That's okay. Fighting the demons, fighting the man flu.
The man
or
flu.
whatever it was. Bloody horrendous. Wow. And you guys out here riding jet skis.
Oh, yeah. It was horrible. I hated
It was so terrible, honestly. The weekend was so bad. Sun in the sky, no wind at all. Out in the skis, jumping waves. Yeah, it was terrible.
Should have seen how soft my pillows were.
Soft my pillows were.
So, yeah, no, they were pretty nice, but whatever.
That's
You can see the leg touches now. People can see them.
Oh, sorry.
You can see the legs in general. Little legs.
Don't look at mine. I'm pasty.
Someone tell Doja Cat.
You need a tan, man. Get some fake tan on.
I can't tan.
Why not? Yeah, get some fake tan on there.
No.
Fake tan, you imagine
me coming in fake
We're
tan.
spraying you up 1 week.
I'm thinking about it.
What do you mean you're thinking about
Wait,
spraying me
you're
up?
thinking about getting it or spraying him up?
No, getting one.
Why? You're like the
You're like
tannest
literally the
person I know.
tannest one here.
Yeah, but you know, could be darker.
That's
You know
whack.
what they say.
Whack.
What do they say? Chris?
You know.
All right. Anyway, I'm going to start us off with a new segment.
I was waiting for it.
I'm going to start us off with a new segment that we're going to be doing from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just 1 second. I'll pull it up. It's going to be called "I Was Today Years Old When I Found Out," and then I'm going to say what it is. Anyway,
So what is it?
this week's one is Snapchat has 2 different notification sounds: one for your best friends and one for the rest of your friends. Did you know that?
Is it actually?
Yes.
There's no way.
Yep. When you get a notification from someone in your best friends list, it makes a different sound to someone in the rest of your contacts.
Can we film that and test it out and put it on the social so people know?
Yeah, we can put it on a story. It'll be on our story.
Because Chris is in my best friends and you're not. Unlucky G.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Sorry, mate.
To be fair,
I actually
I
am.
didn't know
But
you were chill like that, but anyways.
to be fair, my phone is always on silent, so I've never really noticed.
Yeah.
Well, there's your I was today years old when I found out segment for today. We're gonna think of a shorter name, but yeah, give me some time. That's a bit long.
Acronym it, man.
But
Acronym it. Just
Bobby Bullshake.
what is that?
know,
Man's counting on his fingers over here.
I can't. It's hard to say it.
It's gonna be
was today. Oh, I forgot the Y. Look, we'll figure it out later.
I love it. But
Apple
yeah, there you go. No idea that was a thing. So thanks, Dylan.
Yeah, that's
You're
actually
so
cool.
welcome, guys.
That's actually
Let us know in the comments down below if you knew that.
Mm-hmm.
If you did, you have to like the video. If you didn't,
you
you have to like the video.
Nah, cool. No, there you go. Well, I'll find out next week. Another one.
Definitely.
Here it is.
I don't have any yet.
You heard it here first.
What are we doing? What's this?
Oh, he's gonna
It's cracking in.
look. Say less.
Yeah, why not?
It's just a
I've got it
monster.
backwards. I got it backwards.
Three's a party, right? See if I can.
Oh, that hurts the throat.
God damn, man. She.
You bastard.
Yeah. Damn right.
This the only thing with this, I have to reach quite far.
Damn, that's so
to
good.
put it back.
Jack Reacher.
We need one of those grabby sticks.
Can you imagine one of the council bin
Yeah.
piggies?
We can I can feed you a drink. You can feed me one.
Imagine
Mate, all I
one
could
with a
see-
koozie holder. Imagine welding one of those Yeti koozie holders to it, and you just
What's
pick
a
it up.
Yeti
and-
koozie holder?
You know it's like a stubby cooler. I think I'm pretty sure a stubby cooler, but it's like aluminium around the edge, and you put your beer inside, and then you stick it on the top.
Yeah.
And bro, they work a treat, an absolute treat. They are so good. I've left my can out in the sun for I don't know, 20 minutes or 30 minutes and that. Come back, ice cold. Still.
Okay.
They're really good.
Okay. I see people a lot around with like Yeti, what is that? Not iceberg.
Eskies.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Iceberg!
I don't know. I was like, what am I trying to think of? I was like,
Still with my iceberg, man.
Hey, that's it. That's it. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Spit it out. You got this, man. Come on, man.
the Yeti, all the Yeti gear's so good, bro. I got one of the like the Yeti bottles.
Yeah.
So good.
Everyone has them. Hey, everyone has them.
Yeah, no, they're heaps good.
Yeah, that's all right.
Anyway, back into it. We put a poll on our Instagram earlier this week asking about if anyone had any scary stories or ghost stories. And you guys came through. Not many of you, but
Some came through.
to be fair,
right.
the ratio was good to amount of followers.
And he's better than none. So
That's it. How many?
Appreciate
How
it.
Do you want
many-
to start off with them?
There was,
We'll-
there was, there
we'll
was a
finish
good
with
one.
them.
There was the first good one. It was
Chris, are
plain
you-
and simple.
Do you want to go first?
the
Oh my
that one.
gosh, I cracked up. What was it, Chris? Do you remember?
Someone said a ghost made them shit their pants.
And that was it.
It was
That is
spooky.
probably the best story.
Yeah, it was like a spooky dookie or something.
Oh, spooky,
And I was like, yeah, right. Yeah, thanks, mate.
spooky dookie.
But then there was some good ones. And then we had Tam. He was gonna say, but he never got around to doing it.
Poor effort.
All right, did you guys, before we get into those, did you guys have any ghost stories of your own?
Nah, not me. I found one, but Chris has got one.
I got a funny one. What
Go
about
on,
your
Chris,
one? You got heaps, don't you?
I got heaps, bro.
Say
go
one
for
of
the
yours, and then we'll come back to me.
Start with one of mine.
Yeah, mate. Go for it.
All right, actually, we'll start with a mystery. Okay, I was in my room where I stay at in Brisbane this week, and oh my gosh, mystery. Absolute mystery. So,
Girl's number rocked up on your coffee cup out of nowhere.
boom, mind blown.
Best mystery in the world.
It may or may not have. Anyway, that wasn't a mystery.
Doesn't even call it. Poor effort, mate.
Call it on the, not calling it, but
Why not? I'll do it. Give it here.
that's a scary story in itself. Actually, that is a ghost story because
Exactly.
I ghosted her.
Oh, savage, man.
Nah, she was a nice lady. Made me a good coffee. Cheers. Whatever your name is.
So awkward. I love it.
Anyway, back to the story. Mystery. So, anyway, in my shower, right? You know, you got the handle and that, Donnie. So there's two showers. There's one above and then the one that comes out your face. And you got to like pull a lever to like change the shower from the top one to the bottom one. And I, like when I have a shower, I pull it out and crank it on the hot and then you turn it off where it is. When I got back in the shower, it was facing down. Like dead center, facing straight down. And I'm like, I remember turning this off back where I left it on like the hot. And I thought nothing of it. And this was like at night. And it's like a hotel room. So obviously your hotel room gets serviced in the day. And this was at night. So I thought, oh, okay, well, maybe they've just moved it. I've had a shower that night. Come back to have a shower in the morning when I woke up. It was back center. And I seriously remember turning it back off on the hot because I thought about it. And I remembered it. Bro.
What?
Tripping out.
There's just like
It
that-
was so creepy.
What's that Mexicans? The lady from Family Guy. She like comes in. She's like, no, I only clean.
Oh,
What's her name? It's like Consuela or something. That's it.
Consuela,
Consuela or
something like that.
She's just come in. Hello,
like,
Dylan.
no, I clean, I
yeah.
clean.
I only change your shower.
Mate, it sounds like the ghost got a softie during the night.
What?
You said that the shower tap was up and then went down.
Mate,
No,
you're
like-
tripping. This man is down
What's that
bad.
got to
When you
do
get
with-
back in the shower, it goes back up.
It's
ghost.
Yeah, because I pull it. I pull it.
What's up, man?
Tweaking, man.
Yeah, it was so rare, and I was like, "What the hell? That's so creepy." But that's one mystery.
No way.
We'll call it the shower tap mystery. I don't know what else to call it.
The worst
Anyway,
mystery.
so fun.
But cool, but
Okay, now
That's
my ghost story. All right. So I used to have a ex-girlfriend that was like very spiritual and into all that stuff and whatnot. We won't go into that too much, but anyway, we were like, she was like, she did the like, card readings and all that as well, like all things like that, crystals, read your dreams.
I never understood those things where like you'd throw it, like you know how they have like random kind of like little symbols and things, and they have the cards and they flip them and then like throw a bunch of symbols and they're like, whoa, you're gonna have a tree fall on your front lawn and ruin your garden gnome or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just like I don't understand that, but like kind of cool. Like maybe I want to look into that. But
Look, I wasn't like, what the hell are you doing? I didn't say that. Like, do what you want. She's into that, whatever. Anyway, that's besides the story. She was very spiritual. And one night we were like laying in bed at my place, and she's like reached over and like tapped me on the shoulder. I'm like that half asleep where you're like your eyes are, you're about to fall asleep, but you're still like kind of here and aware of what's around you, but you like don't want anything to disturb you. Anyway, she's reached over and like tapped me on the shoulder and gone, Dylan. I'm like, you're like, you know, you
And
can't
like,
speak.
yeah,
You're that
like
tired. You're that
yeah,
almost asleep.
yeah.
You can't speak. It's just like, and then she's like, don't freak out, but there's a guy on the end of our bed. And I was like, what? I've leapt up out of my bed, instantly awake, like I've just had a shot of energy drink or something. I don't even know. Someone slapped me in the face. I've leapt up out of my bed, like, what the hell? Rubbing my eyes, going, what the hell is going on? And I was like, I can't see anyone. And she's like, nah, there's a ghost on the end of our bed. It's like an old man. And I was like, nah,
That is
nah, what are you
man.
talking about? I actually, like, you could see, I was very tired, but you could see, like, seriously, like a imprint on the end of the bed. I kid
Did
you
man
not.
have bunda? Was it like a big?
It wasn't Nicki Minaj sitting on the end of my bed. But,
Damn.
Damn.
but yeah, look, it was quite freaky, but I feel like I wasn't as freaked out because of how tired I was. So I was just like, that is nuts. Like, I honestly felt like walking up and walking away.
Bro, if I saw
getting up
something at
and
the end
walking
of, if someone told me there was someone at the end of my bed, I'm out.
that wasn't
I'm
the
freaking
first
out.
time that it happened in that.
I'd probably rather a
Relationship.
ghost than a spider, but anyways.
I want to see something at the end of my bed.
Man's getting lonely. I want to see anything.
Where you at? No, like, I don't know. I just don't know. Don't think I believe them. I just want an experience
See,
to happen.
I
to me, so actually-
100%, I believe in like all of that stuff and the spiritual realm and ghosts and spirits and all things like that. 100%.
See,
Yeah, right.
that kind of reminded me when I was like talking about that, like throwing the thing, like Ouija boards.
Yeah, let's do one.
I would never play.
You
Come
will
on.
never catch me touching one of
I'm
those
not
things in
touching-
my
Mate,
life.
I'll let you. Can you do a Ouija board by yourself?
You can't, I don't think. You need two people at least.
Anyways,
I want to do it.
you got.
It's called a Ouija board, like we.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's
We
like-
are
it's-
going to do
That's
it.
not called an IG board.
What's well, the way they
Dad,
spell Ouija board is a.
I
I
know
was going to
it's
say
an O,
it's a
isn't
zero.
it? No, zero.
An O-U-J-I. It's like Ouija. I think that's how you spell it.
Ouija, yeah.
But my dad said he played with a Ouija board once, and there's
Screw
like
that.
a little heart that you like hold your fingers on or something, and I don't
Yeah,
know.
you go over the letters
yeah.
or something.
And like he said, there was like something in the middle that like spins. I don't know what. And he was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I
I
don't
played
know.
with that." And anyways, they like were playing around with it, and this like heart or something was spinning, and he goes, "Oh, we took the heart off, and they put a shoe on the board,
Disrespect.
and then the shoe started spinning on the board,
That's
The
sick.
shoe.
and then Dad took the shoe off, and then put aerosol can on
It's
there,
MJ.
and then the aerosol." But then put an aerosol can on the board, and the aerosol can started spinning and spraying.
DJ Aerosol.
But like Dad goes, I'd never touched it after he told me that story, because I was like, "Oh, have you ever touched a Ouija board?" And he was like, "Yeah." But I was like, I'm like, that's fucked.
See, I
Like,
reckon
That's
that'd be
nuts,
cool
bro.
as. I reckon
nah,
that'd be sick.
because like you see, like
Nah,
you say
Chris,
people
you
like say
can
they
find
like
your own
demons
friends
or
and
something.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play with someone else. We'll watch you.
Play with the demons.
No.
No way, man.
Why are you scared? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Why am I scared? I'm scared about everything that could happen.
Oh, come on, man. Live your life.
Live my life.
Chris
I'll
is
live
gonna-
my
Chris
life
is gonna
not
have bad-
interacting with the spirits.
Chris is gonna have bad omen for like his life.
Omen.
Yeah,
Is that like
Angel
the
ring.
like aura? Is that kind of the same
I
thing?
think so.
Yeah. She'll be right.
Yep. Nah, you can do that.
Come on.
Nah, screw that.
Someone's got a Ouija board story. Can you send it through or send us a Ouija board?
Yeah, look, if you've got any scary stories that top any of the ones we've got, send them in or like comment down below what it is.
Definitely. I want to hear them.
And we'll read them out.
Do you reckon it's
got?
time for...
You said you had something.
I've got a funny one.
Yeah, go on.
Like, it's not relating to me, but just something that happened. So when I was like 12, 13 years old, I had like 2 mates, and one of them was Indigenous. So he lived out in like Indigenous communities and out west and stuff like that. So he had a lot of stories. And one night there was like myself, him and another mate staying at his place. And he was like telling us stories like all afternoon, all night. Like I was 12 years old, so I was like scared, obviously. Believed everything at that point.
Little fat Chriso.
Little chub nut over here. So there was like 2 of them on one couch, and they were looking at the window behind me. So there was a window behind me, and there was a couch in front of it. And I was sitting on the couch facing them. And so like we were just telling stories, and they were telling us and that sort of stuff. And all of a sudden, bang on the back window, and I jumped so high, I shit myself. Not literally.
I was going to say, did you actually...
Oh my God, I jumped so high, and they were pissing themselves on the floor.
What was it?
It was his auntie behind, ran out,
You're kidding.
smacked on the back window, and I was like, bruh, are you serious?
Far out. I would have leapt like a kangaroo.
Yeah. Like, oh, it was too good.
No.
That's so funny.
See, like, yeah, I don't like things like where
Jump
people, like,
stories?
scare you and all that.
Nah,
Like,
screw that.
you know when you get in those like situations and like you're like, I kind of feel creeped out and through this little area, or I don't really like where I am. I just don't feel comfortable. You know, I just don't like those kind of things.
Like spooky.
So I used to go like in my house in Sydney, like where I used to live there. Like we used to have like kind of underground area. And I hated going under there. Like it was just, I did not like it.
Like a basement.
And no, it wasn't like a basement. So it was like, there was like kind of like, you could go under and there was like a gate, and that's where like dad like used to keep his wine, because it was like kind of like,
Yeah, I
Fancy.
know what you mean. Ferments
Whatever.
or whatever.
but like you could keep going and you could go into this little gap, and it just went under the house. Like it was just like where all the stuff was. It was like dirt and
Or the ghost are.
brick and everything. And I was like, man, this is...
Bricked up.
Damn. She bricked up, damn.
Yeah. I was not bricked up down there. I was bricked down.
I would have been.
So I was out. And then like you could just walk and then like just go through it all. And it's so strange, so random. And I hated
That's
going
like
in it.
when you're
Hated it.
young and you go and you're the last one to go to bed and you got to turn all the lights on,
Oh.
and it's like a race between you and the demons behind you. It's so
have you ever like
funny.
stayed at like someone's house and you just feel uncomfortable? Like Jack, remember Jack staying at Ben's house? Oh no, you weren't there.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Jacku.
Reacher.
Staying at Ben's.
Yeah, he was like, he goes, he like has a bed in the corner of like the house, and he goes, I'm the only one that stays in this room.
Oh no. In
And
the
he's
corner,
and
like
it's
diagonal.
it's like in the corner of the room. Like, could you imagine a room like this and it's like in the corner?
Yeah, but it's
one
like a
bed,
square
that's
bed though, just in the corner.
And he goes, I hated this room.
That's
He
weird.
goes, I just
that.
feel awkward about it, and I'm like, yeah.
That is
You know,
weird.
I used to stay at a mate's house who had like a sad clown picture on the wall.
I hate clowns. Screw that. When I was
sad
young,
clown on the wall, and his dad. I used to get his dad to come in and take it off the wall.
See, clowns are whack. I'd punch one with a
oh
clown
my
any day.
gosh, my sister used to have dolls.
sister.
My sister. Yeah, so my sister had all these Cabbage Patch dolls, like, and just ordinary dolls, like, on her bookshelf in her room. And to get up at our old house, to get up to like mine and her bedrooms, it was like a 2-story house, but there was two-story sections, kind of thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And to get up to her room, I had to walk up the stairs and then past her room to get to my room. And man, I swear, so many times I'd walk up the stairs and it's just dark at night and none of the lights are on, and I just look in her room and there's just these dolls just hanging, lifeless, looking straight at me. And I was just waiting for one to just run at me. I would have just
Squared
screamed and cried and closed my eyes and huddled on the ground.
Man, if I saw a doll move,
Yo, I was like 10.
like,
them
people
up.
be like, oh, I'll just punch the thing. Man, no, you're not. No, you're not.
No.
You're gonna run away from a doll.
What are you gonna do?
What's up, my G?
Dap it up.
Dap
What's
him
up, my G? Mate, until you've seen...
I was gonna say, can something just happen? Can we just throw
To
some
me, yeah.
bad omen on this guy?
What are you pointing down there?
I was just pushing the
You're
energy.
pushing down there.
I wasn't. You weirdo.
Pushing P.
Push a B.
Touching pee.
Yeah, almost.
Anyway, back to my story. No, I guess that was kind of the end of it anyway. Shall we get into some of the responses we had?
Yes.
All
Get into
right.
it.
Just one moment, folks. Okay. Our first response.
Mm-hmm.
In our old house, to get to my bedroom, you had to open a sliding door into the laundry and then open my bedroom door. I was sleeping one night when I heard the laundry door open and close, footsteps, my door open, and footsteps. I thought it was my mum checking to see if I was home, so I turned my lamp on and no one was there. The room was empty and my door was open. I was so scared, I jumped up and ran to my parents' room, absolutely freaking out.
What?
You imagine that? You imagine laying in your bed, hearing footsteps, your door casually open, turn around and go, oh, it's just someone, turn the lights on, and there is no one there. Bro, I'm getting chills.
Man's
What the hell are you
I'm literally
up to?
getting chills just thinking about that.
Man's goosed up.
Oh man, like I used to freak out when I'd hear like a noise and I knew people were asleep. And if I heard like someone open my door and I heard footsteps down the hallway, thinking it was like my parent, and then there was no one there, and like, oh man,
No, I'd
Screw
be
that.
freaky deaky.
screw that. There's not a chance.
Nah, that's nuts. Right, next one.
Oh man, I feel sorry for that person.
That's
That
nuts.
happened.
My friends and I had snuck out and we were riding our bikes near the cemetery. We passed an old couple on the road heading into the cemetery. They were holding hands and smiling. We said hello and smiled back and kept riding because it kind of freaked us out as it was really early in the morning and no one was around. We stopped just past the cemetery entrance and turned around and they were gone. There's no houses near there and we couldn't see anyone in the cemetery. Mate,
I don't like
I'm
that.
praying that my bike turns to an electric bike and I'm zooming off. I'm zooming off.
Turbo mode, off she
Turbo.
goes. We've walked through a cemetery at night.
Screw that.
Yeah.
What?
We
Oh,
walked
yes.
through a cemetery at night
Yeah, we
after
did.
a party, and I think it was like
Respectfully.
two in the morning. Yeah.
We did.
But we did it respectfully.
It was fun.
We like hid in the bush because we heard some people
It
coming.
was three.
Look at my arm.
There was three.
Oh, bro, I can't read out ghost stories. This
There was
is
like
nuts.
three people on bikes that like
These
rode
people,
past.
these people were the old couple holding hands.
No, there's three people on bikes that rode past, and we were like 2 a.m. Like they could be doing anything. Only 2 of us, so we like jumped in the bush, and they just rode past, and I like
Nah.
we
No,
did
no.
something.
I think
can't
we made
remember.
a noise. I think like when they like rode past, we were like,
and they flogged it. They were out of there.
but like yeah, we walked through the cemetery. We saw Chriso's grandparents went and chatted to them. But yeah, like nothing happened to us. But we
Nah,
walked through the
screw that.
cemetery.
All right, I was told another one, so I'm going to try and remember it. Try not to butcher it. So there was a family, okay, and they had like a young child that was like 4 years old, okay, and they're recently like his mother's mother, so his grandmother had recently passed away, okay, and it was the day of the funeral, and sorry, we'll go to the night before. Sorry, it was the night before the funeral, and the young boy was going to sleep in his room, and said he like and saw someone in the corner of his room, and obviously something happened, and then he's gone waking up the next morning, gone to tell his mother, "Oh, hey mum, grandma came and saw me last night." All right. Oh, bro, I can't. Look at my arms. Oh,
It's
grandma came
Look
and
at
saw me
these
last. Yeah, far out, they're massive.
Yeah, look at those legs. Yeah.
Grandma came and saw me last night, and he's like, the mum's like, "Oh, really? Did she?" And just not thinking much of him. The young boy then proceeded to describe everything that she was wearing. Okay, he perfectly described in the morning what his mum had dressed her in to go to the funeral in the coffin, and no one had seen her except the mother, down to the earrings, dress, everything she was wearing. This young boy described.
I think that'd be pretty cool. Like if you see like your grandma or your grandpa or something like that come through, like 'cause
Yeah,
you
but
could,
that's still.
but like it's pretty like scary that you like that put it to a T.
I feel like a lot of people experience like that sort of stuff when you're
Family,
young.
and like family related stuff.
No, like when you're young, I feel like just like there's a lot of experience when you're like young.
Like,
and
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's got something to do with like, because you're young and you don't know much about it, something to do with, I don't know, your spirit is willing to see that stuff and is open to it. So you're more likely to run into that stuff. I don't know if it's got something to do with that. Maybe.
My dad's brother died, and he like on like I think the next day or something. Like, Dad was just sitting in his like apartment in Sydney, and then like the lights, just all the lights, lamps, roof lighting, just turned off. The TV stayed on, but the lights turned off, and then went back on again. Turned off and went back on again. And Dad's like, "Oh,
actually, I've got something.
must be him." And he said
Crazy.
hi, and the lights just stayed on.
Nah. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of a ghost story my sister told me. All right, so it was
Fuck up.
it was my mother and my sister were staying at my grandparents' place, so my mum's mum. All right, and they were like sleeping in that, and in the middle of the night, all the lights turned on, the aircon shut off. My sister woke up out of bed and threw up.
Damn.
She wasn't sick at all the day before she went to bed. And like, it's one of those aircons that's like in the wall and it's like absolutely howls. Like, you know how loud they are.
Yeah.
So that like literally turned off.
Fujitsu air conditionings.
That literally turned off. All the lights turned on. She woke up out of bed, like sat straight up out of bed and threw up on the floor.
Yeah. No
Sounds
way.
like a good night.
That's nuts.
Nah,
Jesus.
screw that though.
Yeah, so when I was like, I don't know, maybe like 15 or 16, we were having like a family dinner, like around the table. And it happened to be my pop's like birthday that day, he was passed away for probably 10 years. And we were just sitting around having a family dinner. And all of a sudden, so we had this candle, before I say it, that like sung happy birthday. And it was just in the cupboard, in the kitchen, tucked away.
Like
Yeah.
did you like light the candle? And
No, it was like a
just a toy
singing
one. Okay.
candle
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
that
yeah.
you just whack on and like turn it on, and like just sits under the cupboard and does nothing, like ever. And we're sitting around the table, and all of a sudden, turns on. It starts singing "Happy Birthday," and everyone was like, "What?" like,
I sent out
like what are the coincidences of that?
Mm.
But I still,
Nah.
I don't. That's not really scary or anything.
It's not really scary. It's just like,
It's like,
That's
yeah,
another
but
one
it's
of
like little things
those
like that, eh?
light-hearted
Yeah.
ghost
It
stories.
was like, you know, the Queen's recently passed. What was it?
2
a
days
few
ago.
days ago, yeah.
But rip to the Queen.
Rip Lizzie.
But people were
Rest in
driving and they
peace.
said they saw like a ghost, like not a ghost, but like a figure in the clouds that represented the Queen. And it was like pretty much the day that she like died. And there's like someone took a picture of it.
The hell.
It's like pretty like cool, but
Oh yeah,
things like
that's all
that.
cool stuff.
It's like there's got to be something.
All right. Oh, I had another ghost story, and it's the ghost in our gym. Okay.
Hey man, I ain't coming to your gym
the
no
ghost
more.
in our gym. So I'll tell you, this was.
Can we get Chriso in that gym?
The
and just
ghost
leave-
out here got gains.
So,
Dude, it's like that
Taking
video.
gains.
It's like the ghost that was like on that bloody chest press machine.
Oh,
I
just
showed you
moving?
guys.
Yeah.
The chest press machine moving by itself.
no.
It's like one of those outdoor gym things.
Where you like sit on and then you
Oh,
push
and the
actually
seat-
push
the
your
seat
own-
goes
Put a
up.
pin in that. We put a pin in that. I want to come back to that.
Okay.
I want to come back to that.
Yeah.
It's kind of got something to do with it. A bit of a tangent, but it kind of got something to do with it. Anyway, I'll read this.
Mm-hmm.
So premise before this, there'd actually been multiple, there'd be a few people that have been in our gym like early mornings when it's like still kind of dark outside, but early morning, and they'd seen a figure in the corner of the gym with wearing like a black hoodie, like waist up, and like in the bro, I can't read this out. Look at my, this is nuts. And they're standing in the corner of the gym. Okay,
I don't like that because I can associate with that gym.
Yeah,
I've
I
been to
know.
that gym.
I haven't
Oh.
seen him yet.
Anyway, have
I
I?
said I haven't seen him yet.
No, I haven't seen him yet
Do a
either.
training session with him.
Anyway, okay, so there'd been multiple people that had already seen him. This was like a while ago, and so this was another person separate to those other people. I was standing facing the mirrors where the weights are, doing bicep curls, getting
Yep.
gains.
Yep.
When I saw this black shape move quickly behind me over near where the pool table is. Yeah, we have a pool table in our gym. What of it?
Flex.
How sick is that?
So like,
And a ping pong table.
Yeah, I know. If like I know.
Yeah, so yeah.
Just like behind.
Yep.
it,
And then
or-
what they ran to the pool. It went to the pool.
Yeah, so ran
Behind.
behind her and to the pool table.
Man wants to sink the 8 ball.
Bruh. I thought nothing of it really and kept going. When I saw it again going back the other way, I heard people say that they had seen someone in a black hoodie standing near the doorway. I wasn't too scared, but I wasn't staying there any longer by myself.
Man's just doing
Neither would
sprints in
I.
the background. Get his cardio
And
up.
so I have another one. My sister was there the other day with her boyfriend and her dog, Olive. And they were just in there
the
about
dog?
to start working out, all right? And the dog walked over to like where the fly machine is, facing the kitchen, and just started barking at nothing.
See, I was gonna say, don't bring a dog.
And then the dog, and
dogs see
like
things.
my sister and that were standing probably like 2 meters behind her. The dog slowly like walked back, but while it was like still barking at in front of them, slowly walked back like in between my sister's legs, and then like she stopped barking, and then like literally not even a minute later turned and looked at the pool table and started barking again, and like they were like,
Man, just
nope.
want someone to play
Picked
bloody
her up and
pool
left.
with.
Let's take the dog next time we go. Please.
Nah, that's all good. Cheers.
I'm out.
Yeah. So
I'm
there's a
scared.
ghost at our gym.
Yeah, I don't like
Hell yeah.
that.
That's sick.
I don't like that.
Rough.
Why not?
Oh, back to what I was going to put a pin in.
The
It's a bit of a
Yes.
concept. Do you think you can work out in your dreams?
work out in your dreams.
Yeah, like do you think you can train your body?
No, because
In your
I feel
dreams.
like I can't even throw a punch in my dreams. Does anyone ever try to throw a punch in their dream?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it ends up
it's
just
like- it's
tapping their
it's like-
cheek.
Do you mean like lucid dreaming? So like you're
Yeah,
aware in
yeah.
the dream?
If you're lucid dreaming, do you think you can somehow train and work out in your dreams?
Imagine waking up with a chest pump, just like
I know I know how to like be aware in my dreams.
Yeah, same. I think
Yeah.
I am too.
I can't. I've never done that.
I've been able to like you can think and like make decisions kind of.
Yeah. And you know that you're in a dream.
Yeah,
Do
100%.
you- Yeah.
I don't think I've
Fucking
ever had that. I know I confuse myself in my dreams because I wake up thinking that I've dreamt that or it's actually happened.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like that, and that throws me off.
So if you ever notice you're in a dream, you can't see your hands or your feet. So if you think about that in your dream, you all of a sudden become aware.
So
You look down and they appear, or you just think about your hands and your feet. Because you've probably never
Can't say I've
noticed
ever
this.
heard
It's like
that.
a first person view when you're in your dreams, right?
Yeah, it's just
But
like
the
I'm
most-
so
looking
if
right
I
now.
was in a dream and I look down to see my hands and I see my hands, am I lucid dreaming then?
Yes. If you see nothing, you're
Are you
obviously not
lucid
aware.
dreaming or are you dream walking?
No idea. But I mean,
Do you know what I mean by dream walking?
No.
So
Please stay on my girlfriend's dreams.
Hey man, I got nothing to do with that.
that's another
Tells
story.
me, yeah.
Anyway, what I
Don't blame her.
mean by dream. Oh, Chriso. What I mean by dream walking is like you are entering your body in another universe. And it's you riding like passenger.
I've never thought about that.
Well, yeah,
That's
okay.
crazy.
So, if you believe in the whole multiverse theory, the fact that there are infinite amount of universes, then your dreams actually make sense because right now you think your dreams don't make sense, but that's you applying the rules and laws of physics in our universe to your dreams. So they go, well, random things appear and come out of nowhere and I'm floating or da-da-da-da-da, they don't make sense with the laws and physics of our universe.
Yeah.
If you think there's an infinite possibilities of how things work and what things look like, etc., then your dreams make sense. And to me, I kind of believe that my dreams is me connecting
It's like a
to
parallel
myself
universe.
in another universe.
Yeah.
Like there's 100% there's other things out there. We're not the only planet, universe thing that exists. You know, if there's a telescope that can look out, the James Webb bloody whatever telescope that can find things
Yeah.
16
Other solar
million
systems.
light
and-
years away or whatever it is, or 16,000 light years away. That's 16,000 light years away.
Yeah.
16,000 years traveling at the speed of light to get there.
It's just down the road.
But like, there's 100%. There was I read something recently. It was something about NASA. They found these 3 stars that just went out. There were 3 stars that went out. They didn't burn out. They went out. Like they took, like, it was something. I had to find it again.
Someone turned them off.
But it was like these things sucked all like the. It's a ghost here, bro.
Could have been a
You want to share that?
could have been a black hole.
No, but they said there was no black hole there. Like they checked every time, and they could still see it, but it was just like everything was sucked out of it.
Probably
they said
exploded
it was,
like millions of years ago, and finally.
They don't-
Nah,
Yeah.
because when they explode, you can still see all the light from when a star explodes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like millions of years ago.
I have to find it. I have to
exploded
show
and-
it to you boys because it's actually
Nah, but like,
cool.
even if there was a star there that you're observing at some point, which they're saying there was,
Yeah.
you could still see it explode in not real time, obviously, but when it eventually gets to us, you're still going to see it go through the whole process of a dying
Yeah.
star.
Yeah. Okay.
But it didn't go through that. It just said that it just turned.
Oh,
on.
cool concept! Like just like what we're talking about, you can see the past, but you can travel to the future.
Damn.
So obviously, you can see the past by light. Obviously, light travels at a certain speed, 3 by 10 to the 8 meters per second,
Quick
Hey,
muff.
in a vacuum, which is space. Anyway, so you can see like a star that is billions of light years away. Once the light eventually gets to us, we're seeing the light from 300 billion light years away.
Damn. That's
So
crazy.
once it eventually gets to us, we're seeing the star in the past. So every star that you see in the night sky, some of them may actually be dead or non-existent in real life.
I don't like the
And
universe.
some stars may be formed and you can't see them yet.
The universe just.
It's like it
In
takes
your
like
mind.
8 minutes and 40 seconds for light from the sun to travel to Earth.
Yeah. That is wild. I
Very
think it's
cool.
so interesting.
And you can travel to the future, but that's
We're already in the future. We live in Australia.
that takes a whole.
We're at
Yeah,
the
England.
front.
And
There's a whole nother
America
pod
are
for that.
behind us.
Yeah. Get on our level.
Anyway, like I got another concept, but I want to go back to my dreams just for 1 sec, sorry. Because I wrote something down earlier and I was looking at my phone to try and remember it.
Do you have any naughty dreams?
Naughty dreams, of course I do.
Share.
I like cheated on a test.
Oh man.
Naughty dreams.
Can't do that, man. That's illegal.
I'm telling the math teacher.
Of course I have naughty dreams, but do you notice
I
like
don't. I just
sometimes
have random dreams where I kill people.
like sometimes if you're seeing, bro, I had a dream. For some reason I remember this dream. I was like
Going
on a
off topic.
Harley and I was escaping like a bloody bikie gang and I like jumped over a road. It was pretty sick.
I
Jumped
just had-
over the road and
I
the
had a
bike
dream
is
that,
like on the boat.
Some
on the
people
road.
like came into my house, like 3 people in balaclavas, and I just like went like full Chuck Norris, bloody samurai king, and just killed them all.
Well, this
and then
kind of
sat
has to
back
do
down on
with
the
that.
couch and watched my movie.
I got
This kinda has
stabbed
to
by
do with
Asians.
That's
the other night.
right.
I was just
Stabbed by
I
Asians.
was walking down the street in my dream, and all of a sudden, someone turned me around, boom, stabbed, and then I like turned around, ran away, and then like looked straight as I was running, and then right in front of me, stab again,
Wrong side.
Ooh.
Of the
dead,
town.
and I felt it, like it felt real. I woke up, I was like, God damn,
Well,
man,
this
what the
has
hell?
this kind of has to do with all of that.
Yes.
So my concept is, like when you're in a dream and it's feeling real, exactly like that. And you were talking about you went full Chuck Norris. Your mind has the cognitive ability to understand how to do those things, but your body just can't react in our lifetime
You know how to die and get
because that's
stabbed.
because
Can't wait.
that's your mind connecting with yourself in the parallel universe or the other universe, but your body in this world, this universe, can't react like that. So
weird.
you understanding like you went full Chuck Norris and you in the dream may have like felt that. Like if I, for example, like we were talking about earlier, and understand I'm in a dream and I try and use powers. For example, I had a dream about like my hero the other night and I tried to use like my powers and in the dream I was aware of it and I was aware I'm in a dream because obviously I know I can't do that in real life, but I just can't do that in this universe. But I was aware of it, if that makes sense.
I'm excited to see what happens in Afterlife. I am.
You wake up, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we're just some C+ grade sitting in aliens,
In a box.
cupboard.
Never
Just
know.
a science experiment.
You reckon?
Like Avatar.
That's what I'm thinking. But look, if there's any ghost stories, dream stories, or any kind of ideas, definitely let us know in the comments below, or just hit us up in the DMs. But I think that's a wrap for this episode.
Yes.
Rappity rap like a burrito.
So, that's it.
Don't forget to hit all the socials. You know what to do. Hit the comment section. Hit the like button.
Yes.
Post notifications. All the above.
And I have a request. If you're listening on Spotify or any other device, we're on Google, Google Podcasts and Amazon Music as well. If you're listening, please rate us 5 stars.
That would be amazing.
If you don't feel like rating us 5 stars, just let us know first, and then we'll fix that. We'll get you back up to 5 stars.
Done. All right,
Awesome.
boys.
Cheers. We'll see you next time.
Sounds good. Get off my leg.
Oh,
I like to
Damn.
rub these legs.
Wait again.
Get my fingers caught in this microphone.